Hi everyone, we're going to solve the given rational equation. The first thing I'm going to go ahead and look at this. That's really m minus 1 times m plus 1. So I'm just expanding that. That's your difference of squares. And before you start solving, let's go ahead and set our domain. We can't divide by 0, so we can't have m cannot equal 1. And it can't equal negative 1. So I can just put m cannot equal plus or minus 1. Just in case we get one of those, if we get a 1 or negative 1, we're going to have to disregard that solution. Because when you plug it back in, you're going to have something divided by 0, and we can't have that. The next step is to find your LCD, your least common denominator. So we already have these two have to go together, and they're separated out here. So your LCD is just going to be m minus 1 times m plus 1. All right. So the reason we're doing this is we want to clear the fractions. So I'm going to write out my equation. 10 divided by m minus 1 times m plus 1 plus, I'm going to scoot this over, 2m minus 5 divided by m minus 1 equals 2m plus 5 divided by m plus 1. And I split that up because I'm going to multiply each of these terms by my least common denominator, my LCD. So you have m minus 1 times m plus 1. M minus 1 times m plus 1. M minus 1 times m plus 1. Now let's simplify. So this just cancels here, and you have 10. For this one, the m's minus 1's cancel, so you have 2m minus 5 times m plus 1. And on the right-hand side, the m plus 1's cancel, so you have 2m plus 5 times m minus 1. Now what we're left to do is to simplify. So let's go ahead and do that. You get 10 plus, it's going to be 2m squared. Then we have 2m minus 5m, it's negative 3m. And then negative 5 times 1 is negative 5. Now let's do this one. 2m squared, negative 2m plus 5m is 3m. And then you multiply that, you get negative 5. Now let's simplify this. If you add 5 to both sides, these cancel. The 2m squares cancel, because if you subtract 2m squared from both sides. So let's go ahead and add 3m to both sides. And that's going to cancel that. So you get 10 equals 3m. And then divide, or 6m, sorry. 3 plus 3 is 6. Not 3. Divide both sides by 6. So basically that cancels out. And if you reduce that, you're going to get m equals, if you reduce this by 2, that's going to be 5/3. So you can write it like that, or you can just do it as a solution set, 5/3. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.